Okay, so right here, sadly, our flower from downstairs, our zinnia, has died. We got this little fella because its stem broke off, so now we just got a nice little water ball. And the biggest thing is, this is my Philodendron maio. Geez, I forget how to pronounce it, but I've noticed this leaf has formed from the beginning. I was taking pictures of it, although I never did a video on it. And right here, this one is going to become a completely new leaf. So this plant is doing pretty good out of all the plants up here. And we have our Rex. I'll probably figure that out. And this fella, our Baltic Blue Pothos, is now putting out a new shoot right there. So that's a success. And our aloe, I think, looks bigger. So yeah, that's how it's been going up here. Now, time to go outside. Okay, so now we're outside, and this is some of the leftover stuff from the plant sale at my school, and also some of the stuff we bought. So this is going to be our future garden, and there's practically everything. I mean, there's tons of tomatoes, as you can see here. All those tomatoes, strawberries, tomato. We got some watermelon, some cucumber, basil. That's Persia basil. We have another cucumber. We have beans, sweet peas, another cucumber right over there. And we have, so some of the variety we have with we have pineapple tomatoes, which will produce a 2-pound tomato, up to 2 pounds. We also have, I believe this was a Linya tomato, although I'm not sure, it didn't have a tag on it. Then there's a lemon blush, there's blue cream and berries, and blue cream berries, and like other ones like Black Beauty, which is somewhere around here. They just look beautiful. Then there's the indigo. All of these have like their a different look for tomatoes, like the actual tomatoes they produce. And then there's a Brandywine, of course, classic tomato staple, good for slicing. Then over here we got some marigolds, perfect for garden maintenance of pests. They're great pest repellent, and they work well in the garden. We also got some leeks, some onion grass, or no, not lemongrass actually, some thyme, some parsley, and then I picked up every type of flower I could find. This one was a hollyhock. Oh yeah, this is the Black Beauty right here. It's gonna have some really beautiful purple tomatoes. Or here we got some, all these are sunflowers, more different types of varieties of marigolds. Those were French marigolds. These ones were Pittis mix or something like that. Then there's yarrow, which is a nice flowering plant. I believe it produces like a yellow flower, but it's cool. And then there's nastrums. Nastrums are also really good for companion planting and planting for pest repellents. So that's really good. Then we got some, what was this? Maybe lemon balm? No, I don't know. Here's another type of watermelon that we have, some cilantro here as well, and oh, this is lemon balm. And over here we have even more flowers, just all types of pretty. We got some, I didn't get cosmos though, that was the one thing I didn't, but we got some bachelor's buttons. What was this one? Poppy, velvet pansies. I got some regular pansies as well. So just some look nice type of stuff as well. And we got another cherry tomato in the corner over here, and plenty of basil. These fellows right here, I believe they're like Manola basil or something like that. I don't know, but I got all the varieties. I mean, this is basil, this is basil, this is basil, 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 Persia basil. So yeah, over here we got some chamomile. What was this? Oh, more basil. This was I don't know. It says it right here, language or something like that. Oh yeah, some more flowers and other poppy. Then over here we got ourselves some borage. Borage is a really good native pollinator plant, and its flowers are edible and taste, I gotta say, their flowers taste sort of like very nectary, sweet, so that's nice. I got a jalapeno pepper over here just to see how it's like, and got another watermelon. So I highly doubt that I'm gonna have enough room for all of these tomatoes in our garden, but at least it's saving it from being decomposed and put into the composter, because if we can't, these are the plants that we couldn't sell, and some of the plants that we did buy, but whatever did not get sold we could take for ourselves, and then the rest is just going to be composted, since, I mean, you really can't maintain it. Oh, strawberries. I forget if I mentioned that, but these fellows are pretty cool. I already ate one of the strawberries on it, and it tastes pretty good. Definitely worth it. But yeah, this is our outdoor plant haul right now in the backyard. I should probably put some of this in the backyard, but we're waiting on tilling the garden and then planning out the garden on where we're going to put all this in the first place. And so that is outside. Now, time to go in the basement. All right, now we're down in the basement, and wow, nothing died while I was gone for 2 days. I mean, usually I'll come down here, maintain it, and then like take a day off, then maintain it again. But I haven't been here since Thursday, so. But yeah, I just watered it, and our mint is fully recovered. Our peppers are getting up there, and our small little poor marigolds are still dying. Apples are growing a little bit more, but sadly these green onions are dying. And another thing that is dying, but it isn't dead yet, is the grape cut fern. The main shoot, the original one, died, but at least it gave birth to another one. So I'm not sure if that's like natural or not. Whatever. As long as there's another thing there. But now I gotta deal with all these dead plants after the last video I made detailing how our dill, oregano, and thyme just all of a sudden died. I don't know why it died. They were well fed with water. Maybe it was nutrients. But whatever the case, there's no changing it. Our basil here is, well, it's not big. It hasn't made much change, but it's just, I guess it's slow growing. So yeah. But look at this over here. We have a new growth out of our night blooming cereus, so that's pretty cool. We have our bachelor's buttons here that surprisingly have not died yet. So there we go. Round of applause for this this plant's resilience. And then we have what is our first leaf going off of our what was it? Oh, Epipremnum aureum. Yeah. And now let's take a look at these guys. All right, so right here, hang on, let's get the focus. Right here, we got a small little leaf node that has, or root node that has started. And over here, we have two little root nodes that have started. So I would deem that a success. I didn't lose any pieces of that, even though I screwed it up originally trying to propagate it. So that's pretty good. Now let's check on our, oh, is that just, oh, that's some perlite. That's not roots, but nothing, yeah, nothing so far, I don't think. So maybe that guy will hopefully survive. Another thing, this is our spearhead plant back here, and look at that. Its first leaf on there. We're going to try and shade it a little bit just so it doesn't get too much exposure. So that's pretty cool. And last video I also neglected to show the peace lily. It's doing moderately good, I'd say. Has a decent number of leaves. It has a main stalk right here, and that is good alone. These fellows are dead or dying, and they've kind of already or always been dying. We got a new leaf right here, but it's burnt a little or just dying, and we got a new leaf here. So generally with peace lilies, you can tell how many plants you have in a peace lily by how many flowers it produces. What I mean by that is if it produces 2 flowers, then that means it has 2 bulbs. Now what a bulb is a underground swollen stem, which can be taken out of the ground, dried out, and then planted again, and it will grow from that. That's what people most of the time grow tulips from, or other such flowers like daisies. So yeah, that's the peace lily, and I believe that about wraps up everything that we have down here progress-wise. By now, this video is going to be very late from the actual date I took it, because I'm trying to get out all the content that I have prior to this, and I kind of neglect to upload things, but take plenty of videos. So I always have content, it's just not always uploaded or I don't have the time for it. Well, see y'all guys there. That's it for this video.